have you seen my full moon in Libra video? Because I did something deliberately different in that video to illustrate the point about the importance for changing things, to get us out of our routine and to see the world from a different perspective. Well, the general consensus from the feedback that I've received is that you all actually really get the point, but love it when I open my videos with my kind of brand statement, which is, "Hi, I'm astrologer and life coach Penny Dix. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome back if you're a regular visitor. And if you are new here, a big welcome to you, and I'd love it if you'd subscribe." So there we go. I think the brand the brand phrase wins. And in fact, quite a few people have said to me they actually copy me. Oh dear, what else goes on in their lives? They come in the evening and go, "Hi, I'm Penny Dix, astrologer and life coach." So I seem to have a lot of clones out there, but I've heard you, and I will continue to present with this familiarity that people like. So today, to continue with my kind of brand sort of idea, this is the part where I go, so today I am bringing you one of my short heads up videos. And the subject for today, it's a really good one. This is about the Sun Conjunct Jupiter in Aries. This really is a super cool transit. I will explain. So first of all, every year at some point, we get the Sun Conjunct Jupiter. But this year it's in Aries. That kind of makes it extra special because Aries is the first sign of the zodiac. So let's look at why the Sun Conjunct Aries is such a significant day. First of all, just to let you know where we are on the calendar, it is the 11th of April and it is a Tuesday. So it's Tuesday, 11th of April, and we've actually got a very interesting day with some other very interesting cosmological energies taking place too. I will begin. So the sun, as we know, is our soul, our life force, our self, our psyche. It's about our health. It's about us. You know, where our sun is when we are born tells us who we are. So the sun is in Aries. So all of you lovely Aries out there who are having birthdays, have had them, have still got them to come, a big happy birthday to you. And if you happen to have a birthday today, wow, what a super cool year you are going to have, because with my big boy Jupiter, our planet of opportunity, luck, windfalls, and expansion, conjunct the sun at this point in time, this is super fortunate. It really, I think in all, the actual day, Tuesday the 11th, is going to be a good day. It should be. If anything not so good happens, I think the Sun Conjunct Jupiter takes the edge off it and dilutes the energy of anything negative that might be going on. So what else have we got going on this day? Because also Venus, that is newly arrived in Gemini. Now Venus is our goddess of love, our planet of relationship. She's in Gemini, which is all about communication. Now today she is trining, which is a very helpful aspect, our planet of transformation, Pluto, our dwarf planet that is all about our power. It's about beginnings, endings, life, death. So on this day of the Sun conjunct Jupiter, we have this lovely aspect as well of Pluto trining Venus. And Venus has literally just a few hours ago moved into Gemini. So you see there's an awful lot going on today. And the moon has moved into Capricorn. So we've got this kind of, there's a lot of, there's some mutable energy, some cardinal energy, and some fixed energy. So quite a kind of soup of cosmological energies for us to play with today. So Venus trine Pluto is about an opportunity to transform, to change the way we communicate in relationships. I also think it's about, in some ways, because of the placement in the event chart, which is the 6th house for Gemini, this is about how you relate to your work colleagues if you're working. And if you don't work, then it's how you relate to the people around you that you have dealings with on a sort of daily basis, or certainly on a weekly basis. And Pluto is transforming that. It is giving you the opportunity to go back to what I was talking about in the full moon in Libra, about the importance of change and choosing to find different methods, different ways to live our lives and operate, to get out of that kind of sameness. Because Pluto in Aquarius really wants us to change, to own our power, to not give it away to the organizations that are kind of in charge of the planet, to actually become much more individual, collective within the community, but individual, powerful people with a voice. And Venus in Gemini gives us that relationship and loving voice. So that's an interesting way to look at it. Mars, our planet of action, energy, assertion today, in Cancer, is making also a trine aspect, which, as we know, is helpful, to Saturn in Pisces. Now, my big outer boy Saturn is all about boundaries, containment, timing. This, in this particular event chart, and for today, the 11th, is actually about relationships and the timing of communication. It's as if one side of a partnership has got lots to say and is getting quite, emotional about it. And the other side of the partnership is saying, let's just slow down. Let's just take time out. Let's just use some of that Venus energy in Gemini, trining Pluto, to see if we can find innovative new solutions to partnership difficulties and challenges. But I want to come back and finish with talking again about the Sun conjunct Jupiter, because the placement, it kind of brings in the home and the family, the children, and creativity. So this Sun-Jupiter energy is saying it's a really good time. And bearing in mind it's the Easter holidays for a lot of families, and they may be traveling this week. It's a really lovely day to have a really good discussions with each other, make plans for the future, initiate new ideas of how you can all choose to do things differently to make the way your life unfolds that little bit different, that little bit more stimulating. because, you know, when we keep doing the same thing, it can get very, very dull. So, which was why I changed the way I introduced my videos. But I'm back to the old ways. But, you know, some old ways are good. And if something works, why try to fix it? So, you know, that's another way to look at it. I also think, depending where this Sun Jupiter is in your chart, if it happens to be in your second house, if you know your chart and that's your Aries house, or if it happens to be in your 8th house, which is, you know, if that's the Aries part of your chart, good day to buy a lottery ticket. Really excellent energy for that. I don't know if any of you watching out there remember, oh, I'm going back like 30 years, so some of you wouldn't have been born there. But in England, in the UK, with the lottery, we used to have this wonderful psychic astrologer lady called Mystic Meg. Well, I think she was amazing, and she was actually a very good astrologer. But her brand was that she became Mystic Meg and would try and predict the lottery numbers. And whether she succeeded or not, I don't remember. But sadly, she died recently. She was 80. And it just brought it all back for me. And any of you in the UK of a similar age to me, of a similar generation, will remember Mystic Meg. So maybe there's an opening for me now to be Mystic Pen or Mystic Dix. Answers on a postcard or in the comments section. So on that note, I'm going to bring this particular heads up to a close and say thank you so much for joining me. This is the bit where I do the ending brand, the brand of the end. So this is where I go, thank you so much for joining me. Please remember to like, comment and subscribe. And I'm adding something to this now, because what I'm also asking you to do, which a lot of you have been doing, thank you so much. It'll be worth it. You'll see what's coming. Subscribe to my website. It's in the description box underneath this video. It's pennydix.com. Ever so easy to remember. pennydix.com. And if you subscribe, you'll get a newsletter. I post all the blogs about the full moon, the new moon and the month ahead, and any particular astrological event I put on the website. Well, I don't actually, Jerry does, because he's my tech guy and he does all that stuff. And so does Andrea sometimes, because she's my lovely marketing lady that does all the beautiful artwork. But we have ideas for courses, for private Zoom meetings, where we have a group of you together and we look at certain topics. And so we're working on all these ideas. So if you would like to be part of the community I have on my website, I would love to see you there. In the meantime, please have a wonderful day. Go buy that lottery ticket, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye for now.